and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I filmed a video. We are going towards the end of our third week of lockdown, and this would have been kind of 3 days before we went back to work, and our lockdown has been extended for another 2 weeks due to the COVID-19 virus. I have a big bag of empties. I have filmed separately a couple of items out of here they're just kind of staple items that I finish off every month, like for example Garnier micellar water, mixer body lotion, that kind of thing, and I'll show that to you guys now. So those are kind of the staple products that I'll get through on a monthly basis anyway. These are kind of other products that I have gotten through, and I wanted to touch base on them. I have my S Cocoa Exfoliator. It is a physical exfoliator. It uses sugar and cocoa to actually exfoliate the skin. It is absolutely incredible. I have actually spoken about this several times on the blog. This is my absolute best physical exfoliator. If I'm not using this, I will use a chemical one, which I have spoken to you guys about. I am actually doing a whole series of skincare posts. Rather than trying to put my favorite skincare products into one post, I'm doing in categories. So I'm going to do cleansers, toners, exfoliators, all that jazz. So as soon as that's up, you guys can take a look. I spoke about this in my February and March favorites, which I did as a live on Instagram. It is the Elizabeth Arden Retinol Ceramide capsules. I was sent my first bottle of this. It was the bottle of the 60s as a PR gift, and then I actually repurchased this myself. It is amazing. I love them. If you're new to using retinols, I highly recommend these as a starting point. They're very gentle and your skin is really fresh and glowing the morning after. I have a Lush Snowflake body lotion. I got one of the small ones. This is one of their Christmas limited edition products, I think it was. Yeah, it smells phenomenal. I don't even know how to explain this. Reminiscent of the first snow of the year, dive into this glistening pot of marzipan scented magic. Now my husband does not like marzipan. If you guys watched my German tasting video, which I will link for you, I don't know which side it will be above, you'll know my husband hates the taste of marzipan. He loved the smell of this. You get a kind of almondiness to it, but it smells like sweeties and delicious. It was a really beautiful, rich buttery body lotion. Highly recommend it if they bring it back. I discovered this. Our little InstaFam group, our group of Instagrammers that I've been part of for the last few years, we do a Secret Santa every year. And last year I drew Justine from Justine Does Makeup, and I included in her package, she loves vanilla, so I bought this Woolworths body pudding. It is vanilla with vitamin E and C, fast absorbing, hydrates dry skin, cruelty free, vegan. Guys, this smells amazing. It's got actual little vanilla seeds in there. It smells incredible, but it's still a very light scent. It's not one that's going to be overpowering. It absorbs into the skin like super fast. It doesn't leave a greasy residue, yet your skin feels so soft and hydrated. My skin is very fussy with moisturizers, and it loved this. I do actually want to repurchase this. I know they have a strawberry body pudding as well, so I'd be very intrigued to know what that smells like, because I love strawberries. But the vanilla one, oh, it is absolutely incredible. Marrakesh Argan Exfoliating Salt Scrub. This is from Body Care for Africa. They actually sent me originally their Cape Olive one, which I fell very deeply in love with very quickly, but that fragrance range had been discontinued. So I have a shea butter one in the shower at the moment, and then this is the argan one. Of the three, this is probably my favorite. The fragrance is sensational. It's very light as well, but it smells, oh, it's just one of those fragrances that I find very comforting. I love salt scrubs, but I always find that they feel very greasy, and then I have to soak myself to get that greasy layer off. I have to always moisturize after every shower, bath, whatever. However, I do not like the feeling of greasiness. I have to get that off. They do not leave you feeling sticky and greasy. They leave a beautiful light layer of oil on the skin. I like the fact that they're natural oils. Like there was the olive, this is the argan, and I have the shea. Natural oils and butters. yet they don't irritate my skin at all, and they leave my skin feeling so insanely soft. They're also massive tubs. That's 550 grams of scrub, and they're like 85-86 rand, which is insane value for money. I know that certain grocery stores actually keep them. I think it might be Pick and Pay in the Western Cape. Otherwise you can get them from I actually don't know what the website is. I think it's bodycareforafrica.com. I am currently using the hand and nail cream and the exfoliating body wash. It's not very exfoliating, but I don't really need it if I've got a scrub, in the same fragrance. And I can tell you, this Marrakesh Argan, I need everything in this range now. I have an empty Symphony Beauty 2-in-1 makeup remover and toner. I did not use this as a toner, I used it as a micellar water, which it was, and it was beautiful. It lifted every single stitch of makeup. The only negative thing I found with this is that it did sting my eyes a little bit, but I have very sensitive eyes, so if you don't, it's not a problem. I have the Sunstar Gum Original White Toothpaste. I was sent a whole load of different Sunstar Gum products as part of Fresh Breath Month in February. I'm very, very impressed. My husband is very fussy about any kind of dental care products we use. As I have mentioned in the past, he's a dental technician by trade. So he does not like to use anything that's going to strip your teeth or is too abrasive, etc. He's very fussy. I love the Colgate Optic White range. Their instant white one with the blue in is my favorite toothpaste to keep my teeth looking white. So when they sent this and it said for naturally white teeth, it just helps to lift any stains that you have. It doesn't actually bleach the teeth. I didn't think it was really going to make that much of a difference, and wow, it really does. My teeth just looked stain free and fresh, almost as if I had recently touched up the bleaching. And I really, really loved it. I would repurchase this 100%, and he did try it one time just to see what the texture is, because he said that the Sunstar Gum range is actually really, really good. It's a range that he will use. It is dental technician approved, and I will be using a lot more from the Sunstar Gum range. In fact, I've still got their whitening mouthwash on the go. It is the only alcohol-free mouthwash that I really feel leaves my mouth super fresh and clean with no residue or anything. It's amazing. I have my Filorga Oxygen Glow Mask Super Perfecting Express Mask. This was sent to me sometime in 2019. It said should be expired after 6 months of being opened. Obviously I used it for a lot longer, but I did keep an eye on it. The consistency, the smell, everything, nothing changed. Everything seemed fine still until the end. If you can see, there is still a bit of product around the edge and a little bit in the bottom here. It has started to smell a little bit different, which means to me it's time to bin it. However, really recommend this. I can't remember exactly how it works. I think it might have some enzymes in, I could be wrong. When my skin was looking a bit dull or flat or sallow, it was just meh. You know, you get those days when your skin just feels meh. That's what I would use this for, and it would be a massive pickup. Great to use just before you do makeup for an event because your skin looks glowing and awake and fresh. Really, really liked it. So these are all used up sheet masks. So I'm going to go through the different brands and just give you a couple of thoughts. The first is this brand Symphony Beauty. They were from Dischem and they were 15 Rand 95. Don't waste your 16 Rand. Terrible, absolutely terrible. The mask does not fit your face nicely. It's thick, thick, thick. Is it cotton? I don't even know what the fabric they use is. These were just water on like basically a sheet of thick linen. It was dreadful. Didn't fit my face nicely. I don't feel like it did anything to my skin. My skin looked the same before and after. I would honestly rather go for the one I'm going to mention now. Also at Dischem, and also still really affordable. They're 25 Rand each. So you can get 4 for 100 Rand. It is this, I don't even know how to say it, Quret, Q-U-R-E-T, Quret, not too sure. Also made in Korea. And these are why Korean face masks have a good rep. They are sensational. They have a load of different variations. I know they have a broccoli one. I know they have an avocado one. The tomato, the banana, and the Brazil nut I've tried. They've got a snail one, a collagen one. They've got a couple of others. All of them are 25 Rand. And saturated with serum. Like there's extra serum left in the sachet after. All of them contain hyaluronic acid, which is what you want a sheet mask for. The hyaluronic acid will help hydrate your skin. This was really great for a drier skin. Smelled really nice too. The tomato didn't really have a smell in my opinion, but I think it is actually my favorite of all of them. Super hydrating. Like I will put one of these on and you can tell that I've done a sheet mask after. My skin looks plump and fresh. Any fine little dehydration lines here, because it fits so nicely around the eyes, they are all kind of plumped up and faded away. The banana one is also moisturizing. It's also really, really, really nice. I would probably buy either the tomato or the banana again, just out of preference. And this smells like banana candies as well, which is really nice. So if you guys are looking for an affordable sheet mask, I cannot recommend these from Quret enough. My all-time favorite sheet mask is the Garnier ones. I usually go for either this or the pink ones because my skin can get very irritated very easily. Absolutely saturated with the exact consistency of serum that I love on a sheet mask. I've mentioned these on my annual favorites many times. I was very lucky to be sent a pack of 4 of them just before lockdown started. I have 2 left and I'm trying to make them last. Woolworths has some sheet masks now. Did you guys know that? I found these in our local Woolworths in Watercrest, actually in the grocery store area. So if I went into the toiletry aisle of the grocery store area, where I found my body pudding. This is the Radiance and Glow sheet mask with cucumber and chamomile. They had a charcoal one I think as well, and I think maybe one other, I can't remember. This one I would definitely repurchase. They were a little bit more expensive. I think they're about 50-60 rand, which, you know, it's expensive for a single-use mask, but it's a nice little pampering treat. My last 2 sheet masks they're both available at Clicks. I got these in the Clicks Christmas Beauty box. Vita masks. One is the black gold dust sheet mask and one is the rose gold dust sheet mask. Loved these. I know they are also on the high end of sheet masks from the drugstore. They're like about 50 rand each, I think. Totally worth it. Really, really pretty packaging. Very, very nice. This one, especially the rose one, my skin was glowing afterwards. The Body Shop Warm Vanilla Shower Gel, it was one of their Christmas limited edition. Love the Christmas limited edition products. I was very disappointed that they did not bring out the peppermint one. What was it? Peppermint candy cane? Oh, the best one I've ever had from the Body Shop. But their vanilla-y ones are always good, as was this. It was a creamy vanilla body wash. Amazing. Like, what more can you say? Body Shop is amazing. I have a Nivea body wash. It was the Love Splash Fresh Pure Sea Minerals and Aquatic Scent. I loved this one. It has a kind of like masculine smell to it. It's that fresh sea mineral clean smell. Great for summer mornings when I needed that pick-me-up just to wake up. Love that. Would definitely repurchase that. Nivea is another one that also knows their shower gels. I love their products. I have a Nickel cleansing milk with Immortelle. My all-time favorite cleansing milk. Love it. It smells like an absolute luxurious spa treat. It's just sensational. You guys know I'm a big fan of Nickel and I've repurchased these several times. My mom now buys 2 at a time to make sure she's never running out. So by the time she's finished the first one and halfway through the second one, she places her next order. Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream all over miracle oil. Love me some body oils, but I'm very fussy about which ones I use. This was sensational. You can use it on your face and hair as well. I was actually gifted this by Melanie from Melanie's Nook. Very sweet of her. She actually sent it to me for my birthday. Thank you so much. You are such a sweetheart. And this has the most gorgeous smell. Really, really like that. I have the Nook's Creme Protégée Boost Multi-Correction Eye Balm Gel. Really like this. Really, really, really like this. I was devastated when it finished. Like, it looks like there might still be something there. There's not. I've squeezed every last drop out. One of the best eye creams I've actually used. Between this and it was the Filorga, I think it was the Filorga NCEF. I actually can't remember what it's called. Their names are very long and complex. That one for nighttime and this one for daytime. My eye area looked so fresh and so smooth and even. and I've now finished them both and I'm noticing the difference. So I'm very much missing this. I really like this. Highly recommend. It's not greasy. It wears really nicely under makeup. I have a John Frieda Miracle Drops Hair Mask Blonde Brightening with Grapeseed Oil. I like to travel with these masks and then I use them as a conditioner when I'm away. This is more than I need for one use. So it is difficult if I am only going to wash my hair once. So then I do like to take a clip of some sort and then I'll just fold over the top and clip it and pop it back into my toiletry bag, and it usually does the trick. This was really nice. I really enjoyed it. Very nourishing, very hydrating, and my hair looked really bright and shiny. The Ordinary hyaluronic acid 2% and B5, all-time favorites. Absolutely obsessed. It is my favorite hydrating serum to date because not only is it insanely affordable, even when you buy from resellers here, it's also so effective. Best. I actually need to get my hands on another one for winter. I have the L'Oreal Smooth Sugars Nourish Scrub and the Smooth Sugars Glow Scrub. The Nourish Scrub, it had cocoa in it, smelled like chocolate, softens and smooths, polishes, boosts radiance. This is very different in that it's creamy and buttery. I think there's cocoa butter in here as well. I could be wrong. Really nice. It's what I would use during winter because it not only buffs and polishes the skin, but it also gives it that kind of smooth, soft, buttery moisture. Really nice. Whereas this one, I think it had grapeseed oil in. The way it felt on the skin and how your skin looked and felt afterwards reminded me more of the S Cocoa Exfoliator. So I would probably, of the two, I would definitely repurchase both, but this is probably my favorite, the Glow Scrub. I had a sample tube of the S Hydro Moisturizer. Loved it. It works really well. It gives a lot of hydration without being greasy. I love everything that I've tried from S. I've not been disappointed by one product. Then I have the La Roche-Posay Effaclar Duo. I bought the one with SPF 30, so I could use this during the day as my face cream and SPF. Absolutely obsessed. I want to get the Effaclar Duo without the sunscreen in now so I can use it day and night. I found that my breakouts were reduced. My pores were definitely less clogged, and I had less blackheads when I used this on a day-to-day basis. I found that when I did get spots, they didn't leave marks behind as badly as they usually do. I have an empty Nooks Rêve de Miel. You can see it was knocked off my bedside table by a boisterous pup and the lid broke, but I still finished most of it up. There's a little bit left at the bottom there that air got to. I'm very sad. My favorite overnight lip product. Guys, this was my wedding perfume. This is my all-time favorite fragrance. It is the Yves Saint Laurent Black Opium. I've raved about that more times than I even know what to do with. Empty Vichy UV Protect. What was it? Anti-Shine Cream SPF 50 PA++++, anti-pollution, antioxidant. They say anti-shine cream, this by no means makes your face look cakey and matte. It's actually got a lovely light hydrating texture. Probably one of the best SPFs I've ever used. It's really sensational on the skin. Absolutely love it. Definitely would repurchase it. In fact, I can even recommend that summer and winter. That is my Empties. That is a whopper of a load of products. I'm so sorry it was so long. I really hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you guys think, if there's any products you've tried and loved or not loved. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Pop me a comment below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!